Welcome to Heroes of Phandalin episode 9. Wow, we're almost at 10. So, thank you for joining on Twitch or YouTube. We're going to get started and highlight where we left off. Our adventurers finally returned to Phandalin after just over a week within the Neverwinter Wood, searching for Cragmaw Castle and eventually discovering it and raiding it during the nighttime. During a confrontation with Gruul, the adventurers were able to overtake him, rescue Gundren. However, they suffered a loss within the castle and have returned to Phandalin with a fallen ally. Now tucked away at a temple, being still under construction, our adventurers took some time to themselves to regroup, gather their bearings, do a little shopping, and found themselves amidst some unfinished business on their return. The Red Ruffians felt like it was now time to collect on the debt that the party refused to pay up when they were baited into being extorted, or yeah, I think that's probably the right word. But we now find ourselves amidst Phandalin during the trade show, where Hazin, one of the adventurers, was just ambushed by himself in Stonehill Inn, a tavern in Phandalin, where the Red Ruffians had him surrounded, took to beating him basically within an inch of his life, and now have him at the bottom of the Stonehill Inn staircase, unconscious. They start to grab him and take his possessions when a blast from a rifle is fired off by Kazuto and slams and penetrates the shoulder of the Red Ruffian leader. As that happens, the seeming conflict escalates as the Red Ruffians go from fists to pulling out swords and ranged weapons, and that is where we pick up in Phandalin, in the town center, right in front of Stonehill Inn, the Shrine of Luck, and the Lion Coster. Our adventurers take on the Red Ruffian gang to save their ally. And with that, let us begin.
I am assuming we need to roll initiative right off the bat.
Well, how about I do a few things first? Let me
Ooh, boy.
first remove the backdrop for the audience, and they can see our nice map. And then I will put our adventurers on the map.
Ooh.
Alright. So you should be able to see now the situation at hand. You should see where Hazin is in front of Stonehill Inn. You should see the Shrine of Luck just to the north of you. To the south, you have the Lion Coster, where you guys had bought your armor and wares.
Look at you little artist.
Thank you. We got the a house to the right.
Oh shit, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a few more, but this is all who have remained when scattering. The rest have kind of run further away. You have a couple houses to the north. Some quick clarifications. Snow is not in that position. I just have him there as a placeholder for me to remember he will eventually join in. And the same thing with Vondel to the north. We will have him join in once
I manage to eventually run towards the sounds of violence.
Exactly.
And those are the enemies surrounding us right now, right?
No. Those are
No, because
those are commoners. I don't have the tag. For me, they show the tags, their names, but for you, you just see them as like. So the only enemies are the red ruffians, and they will be.
Okay.
They're the ones clustered over here.
I was about to go. Alright.
No, so
yeah, Kazuto, please do not shoot the innocent civilians.
I'm sorry, they look suspicious. Okay.
More
They do.
importantly, Kazuto, please do not eat the innocent civilians.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay. Thank you.
So I'm gonna put this turn order. I like looking at the map more for the audience. I'll put the turn order to the side. All right. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is now click on your token and then hit roll initiative, and that will jump. That should jump you in it. Ogum, before you do that, let me reattach your character because I don't think that's actually connected to.
Unfortunately, my token is also not connected.
Yeah. So let me do something real quick. Player character. Move. Okay.
You know, as weird as it is, the turtle has an amazing initiative bonus.
What are you at?
0.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're a druid. Are you investing in your decks?
It doesn't do anything for my armor, so no.
Okay, let's redo this now. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put Ogum back on the map. And then I will put. This is the wrong Vondo. Well, Vondo's on the map layer apparently, also, but it's also the wrong Vondo token. Okay, try now, Patrick. Okay, awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be a great start to the day.
Oh shit.
Hey, the token works at least.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So how about with that, I kick up some battle musics. And with that, I will roll the Ruffian initiative. Welcome to the
Good
stream.
luck, guys. I'll be hobbling my marathon to get to you.
Let's see.
Oh, thank you. We will need it. Oh man.
Actually, I need to bring in.
Oh, look, speed of luck, shrine of luck. Are they run over there?
I'm gonna bring in a Red Ruffian so I can use as the as a template in case I delete again the initiative order for them. So he will actually not be in this fight. This guy right here on the roof. Actually, I'll just drop him over here in the bottom corner.
Get down from the roof.
Add to turn order. And then roll initiative.
Just to be clear, I believe there was one of them, like their chief got
Ooh.
shot. Which token is that?
You should see the guy with the manly icon.
Okay, so the strength token.
Yeah. That guy in the middle.
Okay, cool.
It's alright.
That's all good. Alright. Let me lower this just a little bit more because that's way too loud.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
Alright, that should be good.
Wait, they're active at on a 22?
Yep. Oh yeah. I rolled a natural 20. I rolled a natural 20 plus 2. Yeah, boys. Whoa,
We loved you,
whoa,
Hazen. We loved you.
whoa. They all take their attacks at Hazen. Cha, cha, cha. All right.
First kill.
So with this, we start the first round of the initiative.
Hey, where's
With-
Hazen's initiative?
He is not participating. He's unconscious. For I rolled a 2, so he will be unconscious for 2 hours. So with that,
It's not good for him.
yeah. So with that, why don't we start our first encounter of the day? So the Red Ruffians, with their leader taking a shot to the chest, turns, pulls his blade out, and says, "Fuck this!" He points forward and goes, "Fuck them up!" And then they all start, not all of them, but a majority of them start charging. So, we've got a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, a 30. This Red Ruffian will start charging forward, and then a 5, 10, 15. Wait, 5, 10, 15. Oh, go back. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The Red Ruffian leader will also join. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy will stay over Hazen, and these guys still have attacks prepared. Sorry guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gonna dash. 1, 2, 3,
Getting too
4,
close,
5,
son.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't want to go in it. But
The
okay.
leader's coming up forward.
Yeah, so 3 Red Ruffians use their movement to move 30 feet. Then they dash additionally as they start running through the graveled ground onto the grass. They start rushing forward and just start screaming, "Ah!" as the commoners just start scattering like, "Ah!" and all that shit. The Red Ruffians, however, at Stonehill Inn are going to take 2 crossbow shots at they're gonna take 2 at Kazuto. So with that, let me also move my monster sheets over. So we have it didn't go through. Oh god. Well, my weapon attack isn't working, so I'll just roll it manually. That's roll 1d20 plus 2. That's a 16 to hit, Kazuto.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you take.
What's your AC again?
14.
Oh god damn.
Yeah. So one of the so as they start charging forward, we go towards Stonehill Inn, where the 2 Red Ruffians pull out these light crossbows, take aim, and just one falls, one shoots out and hits you right in the sternum. Take 7 points of piercing damage. The second one will be a 12. It'll go just over your head.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, the next Red Ruffian is going to hold his action. He's gonna hold his short bow attack upon triggered. Okay, and that will be his turn. Their turn. So as the Red Ruffians rush forward to fire off light crossbows, it is now your turn, Kazuto. You take a bolt right into the abdomen, and it sticks in through the armor and hurts pretty bad. You got a Red Ruffian charging towards you. What do you want to do?
Take out my long sword.
Okay.
Just immediately just go for a hard slash.
All right. Move forward and make your slash.
I didn't mean to hit it twice, but damn.
Okay. You got to move your character token up a little further to actually hit him, though.
One more, yeah.
There you go. So he starts rushing towards you. You bring out your long sword. You bring it over. You make a strong swing. He brings his short sword up and blocks it. You are now contesting this strength contest with him as you both lock blades. With that, is there anything else you want to try?
For right now, I'll hold. Yeah, I'll hold.
Okay, cool. With that, Kazuto's turn is over. Ogum, you are up.
I'm gonna cast that Shillelagh as my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and then pull out my shield and walk over this way and give this guy a smack.
I assume the ruffian.
Yes.
Okay. This guy was very.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 will just miss. With an AC of 14, the ruffian sees it coming, pushes off of Kazuto's blade, and you just miss down the middle.
And that's all I got.
All right, solid turn still. With that, Apollyon, you see Ogum joining the fray as Kazuto is locked into battle with a ruffian. You've got two other ruffians running towards your direction who see that Kazuto is being engaged and are swerving towards your position.
I'm gonna go for an Eldritch Blast on the ruffian in the middle.
So this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope.
Ooh.
Jesus.
As I go to raise my left hand to Eldritch Blast, I hear a voice in my head that distracts me, and I get a headache, and I miss.
Okay.
Causing me to be a little, what's the word? I guess like hazy.
The many voices of Thara's Doom and his languages drown out your concentration. Is there any other movement you want to use up?
No, I'm gonna hold.
Okay. So with that, Vondel, it is your turn. Vondel, as you're running down the road, you've got about 120-ish feet to get there. Do you want to use your full movement in action or movement and try to fire down range?
I don't see anyone within 120 feet, do I?
You would see probably these two just on the cusp after you used your first 30 feet.
If they are just within the cusp, I need to make sure. Yes, 120 feet is the limit of my range, so I will move 30 feet, and then right hand, it's unbuckled the shield, it's gripping onto it. Left hand rises up above me. The metal shavings and the wrist tattoo flake off, form a blade, and I will release it at the enemy. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 will just hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Well, that Eldritch Blade does 4 damage to the enemy.
And which one were you pointing at again?
Yeah, it would be whichever one was closest in range.
Yeah,
but
it would be this one.
You pointed out the middle.
Yeah. So that's -4. So you fire off, and just at the cusp before it disperses and fizzles, it slams into the back of the ruffian and pushing him a little further. He turns, not seeing exactly where the attack came from.
Okay.
All right, and with that, that is the end of round 1. The ruffians continue the onslaught. As they look around, seeing where that blast comes from, the ruffian pushes forward, and he's gonna make combat with Ogum. But let's do the one already engaged with Kazuto first. So that's a sword attack. That's a natural 20. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah, boy. So that's.
Oh god.
That's
Okay.
let me double check.
Bring
They are
it.
You have a bonus action heal on your turn.
That's 2d6. 2d6 plus 2. That's gonna be 8 points of slashing damage as he goes low and slicks it across your armor and draws blood from your leg. The next one is going to make his attack. That is only a 10, and that was at Ogum. So Ogum, you bring out that. Go ahead. I'll let you take that.
Oh no, I was just saying that was way under my armor class. Go ahead.
All right. No. Okay. Cool. So you raise up the brand new shield that you just recently acquired. You bring it up, and it slams against the hard wood, and you push back with your unnatural strength, with all this adrenaline now coursing through your body. The third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, catch up to Apollyon. The red ruffian leader is gonna. I should probably just be using the character sheet since I have it. But that's a 13 to hit. Apollyon.
Of course.
Yeah. So this one, the red ruffian leader rushes towards you, and he starts to make a attack. As he's making his attack, he seems hurt. Actually hurt by the wound. He has one hand on his, on the bleeding wound he has, and he takes a slash. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
But my armor is -2, right?
Right, reduced to 1 because of your armor. You go to flinch as the blade starts coming in, and it just nicks through the armor, and you don't really feel anything. You still take 1 point of piercing damage, but you don't actually feel as if you've been struck. It feels much more like a graze. And with that, the other two ruffians are going to... the commoners are going to move 5, 10, 15... 5, 10, 15... 5, 10... Commoners are going to start dispersing the opposite. Some of them the opposite way.
Like, I'm out of here.
Damn straight. Like
Lucky
that.
for them that the Red Ruffians knew who we were.
Well, women, yeah, they're not trying to fight. With that, we still have 2 more attacks. Oh, my last guy didn't trigger his attack. Let's do the crossbows first. So let's do the one at Kazuto. That's a 20 to hit.
Be gentle.
Where's my D8? You take another 8 points of piercing damage as a light crossbow fires off over the head of the ruffian and slams into you.
Mm-hmm.
Then an 18 to hit will deal 9 more points of piercing damage. As the ruffian is engaged with you, you push back and you just take 2 crossbows to the chest. They don't actually stick. They go towards your chest, and then you are at an awkward angle that one cuts through you and continues on its path, but the other sinks into your arm. And with that, the other one is going to make his short bow attack. Since he didn't make it last time, I won't make him make 2. I'll just make him make the 1. At Apollyon, he'll take an attack. That's a 16 to hit. 6 plus 2. That'll be 8 points of piercing damage.
So I get 6. Right?
Yeah. So 8 points reduced to 6. A arrow now goes and goes across the sky and then lands towards your leg and penetrates a vulnerable piece of the armor. And with that, the ruffians are going to end their turn. Kazuto, we have you back now. That was round 2. So this is round 3.
All right. Boy, oh boy. All right. Well, I'm not gonna. Well, yeah. Okay. Uh, I would like to.
Are you at 0 hit points already?
One.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Okay.
I would like to perform. Who was it? Okay. I'm going to hit him one time, the guy in front of me, one time with the sword,
Okay.
and I will use action surge to do another one.
Okay.
So that will be two slashes across from the guy in front of me. So I will try to do that real quick.
Okay. Sounds good. Make your first attack. A 4 will not hit. Sorry with that. You make your first attack and then you miss. The second one, you action surge and try to get him across the stomach, and he jumps backwards, and he now feels in the moment and smiles at you. Jovial looking kid just getting in some sword fighting.
All right.
You're
and
close to the luck shrine, apparently.
yeah. I will like to I don't need an action to take off my chain, right?
No.
Or bonus action. All right.
Free action
So I
to
want to
use
do a bonus action to heal up my character right now and freely, just out of anger, as I try to like gain some health back, I take off my chain and I throw it in the direction of Apollyon.
Okay. So go
So
ahead.
Wait, are you activating or are you second winding?
He's both. It's a free
Both.
action to remove his chain.
Oh god.
So the full that's a man who's using his character to the fullest. I've never been so proud. All right, so so you take the chain off, you heal a little bit. Go ahead and roll how much you heal, a D10 plus your fighter level. You chuck the chain. I will say we will put it
It's 8. So I got my 9.
I'm going to draw your chain right in front of Apollyon. He is actually Apollyon. Make a perception check. In this fighting to see if you see a Kazuto chucking
Should
your necklace towards
Ogum
him.
also notice this, considering he just tossed it over Ogum's head?
Yeah, you can make a perception check too. Alright, so with this, I would say only Ogum sees the chucked chain. Apollyon, you're in combat right now, and you don't see, or Kazuto hasn't also warned you that he's chucked it. With the intensity of going on, Ogum, you do, however, see that he has chucked a necklace into the dirt. Not very hard to distinguish. You're not on a patch of grass, so you do see where it landed, though. And with that, Kazuto starts to reel out in this sort of pain, and then transforms. And Kazuto, I'm going to put 25 hit points on your thing, separate from your human form. So you now transform into your werewolf form. Ogum, you look a little caught off guard and a bit worried as this human now transforms into a freakish werewolf. I need you to also make a wisdom saving throw, Kazuto, to see if you if you maintain control.
Question about people transforming into werewolves. If you heal them while they're in that form, does that go in as temporary hit points, or does that actually heal their base hit points?
It'll heal only his werewolf form. So he has 25 hit points, so when it is reduced, you can heal those hit points up. But
Gotcha.
Kazuto, you do remain control of your werewolf form. As you transform, you look at Ogum, you look at the ruffians, and you know who your enemy is. All right, great round. With that, Ogum, you're up.
Well, I want to drop my. No, it doesn't do any good. I'm gonna swing at the same ruffian with my shillelagh again.
Okay, sounds good. That will definitely hit. That's 11 points of damage? Jesus Christ. Whoever that is.
Shillelagh spell is quite good.
So was that the one above Kazuto or the one in front of you?
The one above Kazuto, the one that went after him.
Alright, so that's 11. Jesus Christ. As Kazuto starts to transform into this monstrosity and shadow over this ruffian whose jovial smile starts to, from the werewolf's perspective, just, sink and diminish and look into fear. You just smack him on the top of the head and just almost knock him out cold. It just slams into his skull and he drops to one knee.
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna drop a bear totem. Well, I can't do the thing in the road between
click and
us
hold
and
an arrow.
Bear.
Okay, I think I have a bear. No, I do not have a bear. I have a giant spider.
Yeah, it's totem. I just need a marker for it. It's incorporeal, it just does stuff.
And how big is it?
It's I think medium.
Okay, so 5.
Yeah, it's a 5x5 square.
Alright, so here or
Yeah, I can drop it. Oh, it only has a 30-foot radius, so I want to drop it within. I don't want to drop it there because it's too far out.
Okay.
I want to drop it like here.
Here?
There.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. So, from the earth emerges this bearish totem. And, what does it do?
Everyone that's friendly in that radius gets 8 temporary hit points. And they gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Ooh. Nasty. So they gain it immediately?
Yep.
Okay.
So everybody gains 8 temporary hit points. Yep.
Okay. So Kazuto in your werewolf form add 8, but these are temporary hit points, meaning they're not part of your actual hit points. Same thing with Apollyon. Temporary hit points, once they are taken out, you do not heal them back. They are like a bubble shield around you, basically.
Okay.
So with that,
Also a hint, if you do grapple checks now, you have advantage on those because those are a strength check.
yes, that, athletics, all the cool things.
Ooh.
And with that, Apollyon, your turn is here. What would you like to do?
I am going to armor Vagathus.
Okay. You whisper out the incantation. The sound sort of echoes and whispers in everyone's ear. Olgum, you start to hear the whispering, chanting of 1,000 voices in different languages. And Apollyon ends up getting this translucent gray and blue like armor around him. Looks very much like glass.
It's kind of like a continuous like gust of wind around me.
Okay. So with that, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold.
Okay. With that, well, you can't hold because you cast Argrip, I guess.
I'm gonna hold my position.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. So Vondo, you've got another 30 and an action. What would you like to do?
I moved 30 up.
Okay.
Have the ruffians moved out of range now?
The 2 from before, but moving your full 30, you would be able to hit this one.
Alright, then that is who I will aim for. This time, the shards from the tattoo, they form a rusted spear, and hovering above and released. And God.
Okay. Let's see who you hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Units. Okay, so you fire off the blast, and the ruffian gets smacked in the head by Ogum. He drops to one knee, and your Eldritch Blast slams instead now into the werewolf. Kazuto, you take 2 points of damage. I mean, I'm not 2 points of damage. Patrick, Bondo, I need you to roll. You take 10 points.
How about the max damage? Of course. Of course. Why not? Why not?
You take... So
this is a shit show. This is a shit
Well, good
show.
thing you have those 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah, so you remove the 8 temporary hit points you got from before now, and then you now take 2 points of damage.
All right.
So,
all right. 23.
You're at 23. There you go. So you fire off the Eldritch Blast. The ruffian gets slapped by the shillelagh, and then slams into the wolf. And Kazuto is just pushed back significantly, but not the full 5 feet out. And with that, is your turn to go?
Yeah, for now.
All right. Sorry about that.
No, it's just right in line with Bondo's luck.
Yep. Well, you're getting closer and closer to the Shrine of Luck, so I very much imagine you getting closer and closer, and then just disappearing, Back to the Future style, just like. But anyway, round 3.
Yeah, no, that Shrine of Luck is gonna Thanos dust me.
Yeah, I mean, it
The
has.
black hole of experience.
Is there a way I can like roll an intimidation since I'm a werewolf and he's like?
Yeah, on your turn.
You certainly can.
Yeah. So
Right.
we are now.
Oh, howl in his face. Go ahead.
Yep. We're on round number 3, and because we're on round number 3, the ruffians start up. You are now a werewolf. The ruffian looks around confused as the others, the two look at each other and are just questioning what the fuck is going on now. Let's see. He's gonna not want to die, and he's just gonna like scream out and just like lunge his sword towards you. Let me actually use my character sheet.
What's my werewolf's AC?
The same as your normal AC.
All right. Gotcha.
So that's a 12 to hit. That will not hit you. With that, the other ruffian is gonna continue his engagement with Ogum.
Oh, this guy's.
That's a 21.
That barely hits.
That's 8 points of piercing damage to you, Ogum.
All right, there goes the temp.
Sorry about that. And then we've got the leader who checks out the surrounding area, gets flustered for a moment, and is gonna just take a swing at Apollyon and get through that windshield. That's a 12 to hit, so that will just hit you. So first, it slams against the wind, and as it goes to fight him back, you take 3 points of piercing damage, which actually, his Armor of Agathis temporary hit points would not stack with the bear totem.
No, he chooses whatever gives him more, which
Yeah.
would be Armor of
10.
Agathis.
Right. So instead of 10, you are now at 7. You
Reduced to 1.
reduced to 1 point of damage because of the armor you're wearing, and then the the red ruffian takes 10 points of damage and just knocks him prone on the ground. The wind and the eventual ice shards that slam through his body just stick in like 7 different locations, almost like a porcupine, and just he looks like he's been hit by some sort of like pellet grenade, and he just starts bleeding slowly onto the ground. He is down, but he's still got hit points.
Okay.
And with that, the 2 red ruffians up there are gonna continue firing at the huge ass werewolf. And my thing still doesn't work for that, so I have to go back to rolling the D20 plus 2. That's a 13 to hit, so that's going to miss you, Kazuto. And the second one's going to be a 15 to hit, which will hit you. That's a D8 plus 2 for 10 points of piercing damage. Yeah. The red rough, one of the bolts fires over your head, and you look up and see it soar over. The other one lodges itself right into your arm. It goes right through your left, the muscle of stuff. It hits the muscle of the stuff, and you take 10 points. And with that, the other one has a long, short bow shot. I'll just use his short sword attack, which is a natural 1. He will be terrified of the of the giant now werewolf. He will fire off his arrow, and he will hit the back of the skull of his friend. And that red ruffian is dead.
Oh.
So he just like shakes and shivers. He goes, "Oh God!" Fires off the arrow, and then he just kills Tim.
All right. So how much movement do I have with the werewolf?
So with that, you have 40.
40. All right. From the distance between there and this house thing right here, how long? How many feet is that?
You can use the ruler. It's the ruler will show you 70.
All right. All right.
You can still move and then action dash if you wanted.
Gotcha. All right. So the character, the guy in front of Ogum is still alive.
Yes.
And fighting.
Yeah.
Breathing and all that. All right. So I just look at this guy in front of me just die, and I'm just like confused and angry, and I look to next to me in front of Ogum as the guy looks back at me like, huh? And I just immediately go for, how many hits can I do? 3? Two.
You get
Claws and bites.
A pulse swipe.
Mm-hmm. So that's D20 plus 4.
All right.
You bring out your razor sharp nails. Jesus Christ! So that's 4d4 plus 4.
So how much damage is that for him? Like, is that just...
Yeah, so you roll
Slash R 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, it's normally 2d4, but as a crit, you double your dice.
So is he down, or does he still...
You gotta roll.
No, you have to roll it.
You gotta roll, dude.
Oh, how do I roll it again?
Slash R.
Slash roll.
Slash R. All right, yeah.
Come on.
4d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Space after the R. But yes.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, he's absolutely taken out with one blow.
All right.
So
And-
you immediately, with your natural 20, just slash across his face, at like cannon fodder style early in the movie. You get to see people just being killed by close up. So the camera zooms in on his face, and you just rake across it with your razor sharp claws, and he goes down immediately, and his face is torn apart.
Bad. Okay. I'd like to move towards Apollyon now.
Okay. Well, it helps when you don't.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you tokens?
I'm
Stop.
sorry.
That's okay. You're good.
All right. So.
I need more tokens.
All right. How many move? How much?
Oh, you got tons of movement. You
You're
can get some.
easily in range.
Yeah, easily.
All right. So I just go to Apollyon and just immediately jump on top of the other guy in front of him, and like immediately they start biting him.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack with advantage because he's prone on the ground.
All right, good.
So he's just screaming out in pain, and then Kazuto werewolf form starts running towards him.
Do I roll it like before?
Slash R 1d20 plus 4 and hit it twice.
Yeah. You can also hit up when you're
hit
in the
up arrow once you've rolled it
Yeah.
to repeat.
All right. So, the leader starts reeling out in pain, and then this huge werewolf runs over and leaps on him like a dog, and he rolls out of the way like, no, no, no! And he just rolls out of the way of your bite attack as you lunge out, and just try to munch on him.
All right.
All right.
I would like to grab my chain in my hand
Okay.
and move as much movement as I can before I can dash towards the house right here.
Okay. So you moved 15 feet. You have 25 more.
Before dash or after? Is that after?
No,
You already used
dash
your
and take-
action. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to move forward 25 feet.
Okay. Very nice. Someone's getting the hang of D&D. So with that, go ahead and move your character 25 feet over. You kill one of the ruffians. You rush over to the leader, try to munch on him. He rolls out of the way and use the momentum to start moving towards the red building.
I didn't put my chain on, so just.
No, I understand. You just picked it up. We're all good. And with that, Ogum, you see the werewolf now running away at lightning speed after taking out the ruffian in front of you. What would you like to do?
I want to use my bonus action to move my totem 30 feet toward Hazen.
Okay.
And then I'd like to use my action to turn into a jaguar and run toward the bowman.
Nice. Okay.
The commoners are loving this.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Let's remove this one. She got out of there. This
And as
guy
soon as I
runs
transform,
on.
I'll let out that horrible noise the jaguar makes that I can't make with my voice without breaking it.
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow. Oh, that's perfect. There you go. Grab some Jack Daniels, start.
Pretty much.
All right. You can move your token though too. And you're trying to heal Hazen, you said, or you're trying to. Oh no! Bonus action. I'm confused. I forgot.
I can't
the
move
order
the
of
totem.
things.
Well, I can move the totem as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I was moving. Yeah, as a jaguar, I have 50-foot movement,
Yeah.
and then I was moving that 30-foot. So there. Perfect.
Okay. Cool.
I was just keeping it with me, so I'm in it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. The bear totem sinks into the ground and then reemerges 30 feet away. Well, about 15.
Just imagine a big spiritual bear just kind of moseying over there.
Yeah. All right.
It's a good trinket.
Oh man, this is getting wild. So I'm not even worried. All right. So with that, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. So we go down to Apollyon. Apollyon, you've got armor of Agathis cast around you. You've got a bunch of now dead ruffians and townspeople running around screaming in terror. You look to the south of you to Bill, the armorer, who sold you your armor, and he just gives you a thumbs up.
Okay. Alright, so quick question. Now he's prone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now would he have what do you call it? Opportunity of attack if I move back?
He
Yes.
would, but he'd hit you with disadvantage.
Yeah, because he's
because he's
Okay.
prone.
Okay, well I'm gonna just move back 5 feet.
okay.
And I'm gonna go for another Eldritch Blast at his head.
Okay. Well, then he's definitely taking his attack of opportunity.
Go for
Let's see. With disadvantage, that's an 11, so it just hits. Which to his dismay will be the death of him.
Yeah,
He's
so,
like, you cheeky little, and he
hitting me with?
uh
What was he?
No, he tries to swing with his short sword towards your legs, and as he does it, the wind pushes his head up, and then a spike goes right through his nose and sticks out to the back of the head.
I wanted to go through his throat.
Oh, okay. It goes through the his right through the jugular and pierces out, and the glass stays embedded within it for about 5 seconds, long enough for you to get a screenshot on your new Kodak. Now sponsored by Kodak.
No, we're not.
Okay.
What is this machine you're speaking of?
You say that and then cut to Kodak commercial. But
suddenly I asked the voices in my head, "What's a Kodak?"
Yeah. It's.
I think it's a type of bear.
It could be.
Oh.
But as it.
Is that familiar?
It's as it stays in for that moment where you can get a good look at the leader, it then dissipates and disappears.
Right before he dies, I smile at him. Okay.
Okay.
I want to, okay, I still have 25 feet of movement, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Also, mark off 1 more point for your temporary hit points.
Okay. So, I'm going to move 25 feet towards... And... then I'm gonna go for an Eldritch Blast on that ruffian all the way to the right. Bottom right of Hazin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make it a... well, you made an attack.
Oh, did I? Okay. Never mind.
Oh, no, you didn't, because he went to his attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
so
okay.
you are good.
Okay, so,
go ahead and make your attack. My bad. All right.
Nope.
As you smile and you confidently strut forward like, yeah, you go to take your Eldritch Blast, and as you go to do it, you see your walking stick start running towards the fray.
He's a charge!
Distracted, you forget to attack entirely. You don't miss.
Okay.
I will put a walking stick.
You just have that, son of a bitch, I forgot I could do that.
Yeah.
I roll my eyes at the walking stick, and then my turn.
Do I have a stick? I'm gonna make a stick thing. Token. You never know when you need it.
The walking stick will forever be the broom from the freaking Fantasia movie.
Yes. But with
But
that,
twice as lethal.
your turn is over, and Vondel, you are up.
30 feet more movement towards the scene of violence.
You won't. With the state of where everyone is, you don't have a location on anyone, so you could use your action to dash more if you wanted.
No, I can't. Not with this guy.
Not with
Am I on
Vondel?
the map yet?
Not with Vondel?
Not with Vondel. Not with his bad leg.
Oh.
I hold my action to. If I see a red ruffian, I will throw a rusted blade at him.
Okay. So with that, you're not within range yet, but that's round. This is round number 4, I think. Fuck it, it's round 4. With that, the ruffian's turns are a go. But you do start to see Vondel. You are just about within the battle map area almost. You were just on the cusp, and then the next round you will be there. So,
a jaguar and a giant bear facing off against something.
No, you got a jaguar, a bear totem, and a fucking werewolf. Let's see if they can make their wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
That's a 10, a 7, and a 15. So, all run but one.
Your friends were smart. They wore the brown pants.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a dash. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then a dash. Out. By the time this ruffian has gotten another arrow out and prepares to aim at either the jaguar or the rushing forward werewolf, He turns and he goes, "We got this!" And you don't know who he's saying it to because there's nobody there anymore. And he turns around and he goes, What? No! Wait! And he's gonna take a shot at the Jaguar. That's a 10, which will not hit. So you agilely move through the battlefield towards the ruffian, and he will fire and then move 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll get just to that corner. And that will be his turn as he leaves Hazen unconscious on the ground. Kazuto, you're up.
Oh, okay. He's still in line of sight, right, for me?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I am going to put my chain back on.
Nice.
And I am going to bring out my my rifle.
Okay. So you fired your rifle already, remember?
All right.
It takes an action
use
to
my crossbow instead.
Crossbow or pistol, whichever.
All right.
So
I'll use my crossbow instead.
All right. You put the chain on and you start to fall to the ground as you transform. You go to 2 knees touching the ground and look up at the ruffian running away. You bring out your which one?
My crossbow.
You bring out your crossbow. Take aim with your crouch position.
I would like to use my last grit shot.
Mm-hmm.
And just aim directly for the head for a dead-eye shot.
Grit works only with firearms.
Yeah, you can only use it with your pistol.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll just try to hit him then with the bow.
Okay. An 18 will hit.
Oh shit. Let me take that on.
8 points of damage. Nice.
Alright.
So you fire off and you get him right in the meat of his lower back. It sticks in and he goes and starts running continuously forward still. Just moving. Fuck this. And he continues to move on.
And I just yell out, "Coward!" And then that was it. That's me.
Okay. With that, Ogum, you're up.
I'm gonna dash to here.
The best part of that was not just how fast you did it, but that Ogum's face is facing him.
So where you going, bro?
What did you say?
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to drag my totem 30 feet behind me.
Okay. That's we'll put it like around here so it's still within Hazin's
Yeah.
Or here. There you go. Now it's 15.
Well, it's more, but it don't matter at this point.
Still within 30 of me, so it's fine. Or, yeah.
It's in 25, yeah.
No,
perfect.
but you moved it 35.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah, I'm
actually,
moving 30 feet at a time. I'm in Jaguar form, so like a dash is 100 foot of movement. So
Yeah. You didn't even. I don't think you even had a dash, did you?
I did.
Oh,
Because
okay.
50 would have got me within 10 of him.
Oh, okay. No problem. So you dash
And
forward.
that's my turn. I'm just.
Oh no, it would only take you another round to catch him.
Oh man.
So if he
So
runs again, I have pounce, and it just gets bad from there.
yeah. So he
It's
he
bad
cuts him
now.
off, and the Jaguar, he's like, "Fuck this!" And then you just hear the steps of the Jaguar, and then it cuts him off in front of him, and Ogum stands now and prepared to leap onto him. And the ruffian goes, "Oh shit!" Apollyon, it's your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Okay. Welcome to the stream.
It is not letting me click my token. Hold on.
Are you on the ruler?
Yeah. You
No,
need to,
Hold on.
Yeah. Someone
Okay,
on
no,
the ruler.
my page wasn't. Okay, hold on.
Oh, it froze up.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see. I think.
I will remove.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Cast Hold Person? Okay. Go ahead and mark your spell slot, and he's gonna make his Wisdom saving throw, which is a natural 20. Woo!
Adrenaline is a hell of a drug.
He's like, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. He's just a werewolf fucking transforms. Wait, man into werewolf, turtle into jaguar. Then this powerful arcane magic whisper starts to go through his head, and he just breaks free, and he's just like, not today. They said I could be an adventurer. And he breaks free from the spell. But with that, is there anything else you want to try?
No.
Okay. At that. Fondo, you are up. You now see, I would say you are now at that actual position you are in on the map. So if you want to move now your character freely, where is the town music? Let's get this going. This combat is kind of dying down.
Yeah.
Oh, he got off.
Commoners are watching this fight
Um,
and may have watched Kazuto and a certain jaguar appear.
watching? Not really. A lot of them are still running through as you know, moving around. As you see in the distance, many of them have like fled and are, you know, still running loose for cover to their homes and stuff. In this area, the only ones really watching are the ones at the Lion Coster to the south.
How are they looking? How are they?
Fucking terrified.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh no.
Fucking terrified.
I don't know what to do.
Anything else? Just say silent.
Well, here's the deal. I yell out over at Kazuto, "Get on the ground! Surrender! Do it now, please!"
Make a persuasion check.
I am just yelling this at Kazuto. Kazuto is free to do whatever he wants, but
Let's see how persuasive you are, though.
and that's my whole action. I'm just gonna hold an Eldritch Blast.
Alright, still, give me that persuasion check. I want to see how persuaded Kazuto might be.
Wait, you're aiming at me for what?
No.
I am yelling at you to please get on the ground and surrender.
Why?
You are free to do what you want, but
You're pretty confused as to why he's asking you that.
Yeah.
So,
What the
alright.
yeah.
And with that,
No.
we are now on round 5. The ruffian is gonna look at the jaguar in front of him and kind of like, I wish you guys could see me in the camera. He's just like, if you've ever seen I don't think you've ever seen this, but if you've ever seen like a dwarf try to wrestle a bear, he's like swaying back and forth with his hands out like, all right, I'm not dying today. And he jukes these to the left, Ogum, and then he jukes to the right, and he goes left and he goes right, and then he's just like, ah, and he just starts running to the right of you. He's he's a smart man at this point. He's gonna use his attack, his main action to disengage. And then he's going to try to run past you. And then he keeps running down. the road.
He only gets 30, right?
Yeah. He
Going
starts
down
running down the
building
road. Ogum in your jaguar form. As the combat starts to slowly settle down and die down, you see the road that leads to the east starts to slope up about maybe ever so often, gradually until it reaches a hill, and there's a manor at that at the end of that road. About let's see, about maybe 100 feet coming down that road towards this area seems to be more red ruffians and people coalescing and now not running towards this location, but making their way down the road.
So they're gonna have a really good view of a jaguar running at a man and jumping on his back.
Yeah. You just see him just running down the road going, huh, huh, hey! Like Jurassic Park 3 style. Stop the plane, please! Please just stop the plane. That's his action, but you do see that going down the road. With that, Kazuto, it's your turn. Vondo's telling you to get on the ground.
All right, and I look back at him confused, and
Yeah, he's far off. He's all the way over here.
I'm like, huh?
That's not that far.
That's pretty far.
It's 60 feet.
That's pretty far.
That's a dash action. That's not that far.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
That's 30 yards on the football tire. Come on, man.
I look his direction. I got one eyebrow arched up, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm just, everybody's gone. People are dead. And I just put my bow behind my back, and I just start slowly putting both my hands up above my head and just,
All right.
get down on the ground.
Get down on the ground. All right. For that, Kazuto's done. Ogum, you're up. The man starts running.
I'm gonna make a running leap at the dude's back. Go for a claw attack.
All right. Go ahead, make your attack. That'll hit.
I need him to make a strength save, difficulty 12, or be knocked prone for my bounce.
Okay. That's a 6.
Yeah, let me do the claw damage.
So he's running down the road and he's just like, stop!
So
They're over here!
he took 7 from the claw, and then he's knocked prone, and then I can use a bonus action for a bite attack. Oh, I'm sorry, I did the claw wrong. Shit.
It's alright, because he's dead.
Oh, that killed him? I don't even have to do the bite?
No, you do the bite anyway, but you jump on his back as he's just, as he's, rushing for that plane. He's like, please just stop. And you get on him, you bring him to the ground, and your nails dig into his back like a really bad cat massage kneading into him. And then you go into where his ear is and sink your mouth into his temple and just silence him. Not like a I'm gonna rip his head off kind of deal, but like you just sink in and finish him.
There's just a crunch, then silence.
Yeah, the crunch, the silence. You look up with your form purring ever so slightly and look up to see that the figures are still making their way down, now maybe about 60 feet away from you. And it's
Do the typical cat move. I just look straight at him and lick the blood off my paw.
Nice. With that, let's see. You wanted to use any more of your movement?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm just this turn. I'm just gonna sit there over the body, just kind of head cocked sideways, licking my paws.
Okay.
People coming at us.
Okay.
Are they coming at us?
but they don't. You're the only one on that side. You would technically off the map. Just saying, by yourself.
I'm not far though, so I can
Okay.
get back in a turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that for this round. Next round, I'm gonna head back to the group.
Okay. Cool. So you look towards them. Go ahead and make a perception check. All right. So you see, as you're standing your ground, looking at them with your confident cat-like, you're the jaguar, right?
Yes.
Jaguar form. You see at least 8 people. You see about 6 ruffians. 2 creatures you have not had that much experience with, but have heard some rumors about in this area. They are fur-like. They're these fur-like goblin creatures, but much bigger. They are not hobgoblin. They are bugbears. You see 2 of those, and you see a figure in the middle, walking with some sort of confidence and air about him. And you see the 2 crossbowmen that ran before have caught up to them, and they start talking to him, and he looks forward towards your jaguar form. He nods his head, and those 2 crossbowmen join now the group of people coming. We'll say for now we end initiative, and we can reset. So you guys have now, Vondo, you see Kazuto comply with what you said. Hazen is still on the ground. Looking around, the commoners have scattered. There is scarcely anyone around here aside from those by the Lion Coster. You guys can move around freely for a bit if you wish.
Kazuto, get over here. Apollyon, to me.
I want to loot these bodies first.
No,
Yes.
to me.
Apollyon
I'm gonna loot these bodies first.
just starts going like, oh, hold on.
I need some too. Can I loot?
Kazuto, the moment you move towards them is the moment an Eldritch Blast goes for you.
Oh man.
It goes in front of the route you go.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Yay, who do I get?
So going through the first 2 bodies you go through, you find
gold.
You find 10 pieces of gold.
Stay still.
And 15 pieces of silver.
Okay.
Before that's all the time you get from those 2. However, in that action, Ogum, you rush over to Hazin, who is still unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my jaguar form and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You touch his body and cast Cure Wounds along his back. It sinks into his skin and closes a lot of the wounds, the exterior wounds, but he still seems, once he regains consciousness and breathes in, still seems very winded. I'll put him at 5. He gets up and he starts to crawl over to the Stonehill Inn, looking about himself, looking around at the situation, seeing there's no one really aside from you guys there. He looks confused, has his his scimitar out, and where are they? What happened?
They're mostly dead.
Where's the other one? Where's their leader?
I believe he remember dead over there.
Hazin grabs his ribs, bruised, tries to get up momentarily, but is fatigued from being unconscious for a bit, and the blows still taking a toll on him. He sits back down, and that's what he does with his turn.
Holy.
He'd like to maybe heal himself a bit more.
Yes, he has, I think, 2 first level spells, or 3 actually. Let me check. I think it's 3 he has. Let me put this character sheet over here though, so it's not blocking.
Apollyon, you looting bastard. Take this healing potion, get to Hazen.
Oh, he has 2. Okay, so he's good. So he's gonna use Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay.
At first level, he heals himself for 5 again. So it'll be at 10. he'll touch his shoulder and he'll cast Cure Wounds. By that time, Apollyon comes over.
I'm gonna hand him the potion.
Okay. Grabs
that leaves me with 1 potion.
Okay. Azine.
Shit, Kazuto. What
Oh.
the hell were you thinking?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Kazuto just looks fucked up. He's got.
And I will palm him a healing potion, but stay still and look like you're complying.
Fine.
And I keep an eye out, looking around quickly, like, for the commoners. Do I see the Red Ruffians approaching?
Can I just take this moment to reload my rifle while I'm just standing in front of Vandal?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You can all now, if you want, make a perception check.
Okay. Actually, real quick before that, can I make like an Arcana check to see if I've ever seen something like a werewolf before?
Yes. Well, you could just say if you've ever have you ever seen a werewolf before?
Okay, if it comes up. Alright, I'll roll. Okay.
So, how are the lines in the Matrix looking?
About werewolves in any more detail than, children's tale.
Goddamn, Brent.
Well, Brent already saw everything, so.
Yeah, but there's stuff now he will see.
Do I have time to loot that 3rd body?
Sure, but you're gonna have to run all the way across over there.
Ogum just pulls out the Sword of Omens and is like, "Give me sight beyond sight."
Yeah, you look over down the road now in your turtle form, and what you see is specifically, you see 6 Red Ruffians. You see 2 bugbears, and you see a man in the middle. The man in the middle looks much better dressed. He looks arrogant, looking down the road with a smile of confidence, and he's about to make a deal or something. He just looks like anything he could walk on, he could buy. He's got very palish skin, dark black hair, blue robes, and a staff made of glass. Apollyon, with your investigation check.
Also, how much am I getting?
You would have to use the healing potion. So mark off the healing potion you just got from Vondel and heal for 2d4 plus 2. Or is it 4?
I think it's 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2. It's the greater, I think.
4 plus 2?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2. Alright, so 6 hit points. So add that to your health. Is the bear totem still active?
It's only active for 10 rounds. 1 minute.
So 1 minute. So that is gone. And with that, Apollyon looks.
No, never mind. No, continue.
I was gonna say, Apollyon, looking through the leader, you start going through his persons. You check his pockets. You find 15 more silver pieces.
I just yell over to Apollyon. Apollyon, you got any healing potions?
I'm gonna gesture for him to come closer.
Well, you're dealing with the looting the leader as he calls that out. But as that all happens, Vondel, you see up the road the gang approach, and then Ogum.
Do I see him too?
You see all that?
14.
You guys all see that as that's happening. But it's about now that they enter the fray.
All right. Can I start moving a little
I'd like to recast Shillelagh.
You could
Bonus
move.
action.
I would say you could move about 15 feet if you wanted.
Are they charging up to
How much is-
attack, or are
No,
they
no. You'll see.
slow walking?
They're slow walking in, but now they're here. I'm just moving their tokens in.
Okay, I've just got my pistol at the ready next to Bondo.
Stay back. Stay as far as you can and keep shooting.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So
I will.
I like to make my way towards the house again.
all right, hold on. So at the end of their movement, they would all get about here. So you can go ahead and make your way towards the house now. You can make I'd say you can move more if you wanted. You guys
Like
kind
right
of
here?
yeah, you guys kind of have free reign a bit as this is going on. They're just moving forward, and then they finally stop. You see the Red Ruffians form around this one figure in the middle, who looks very, as mentioned before, well dressed in these robes that give off this very this wealthy demeanor. He smiles around smugly, and let me see if I can pull up something real quick for him, and then we can get started. Do also mark off those healing potions if you have used them. Wrong one. Sorry. Oh, I know where it is. Okay, there he is. There we go. Now I have his character sheet. I have him. All right. So he approaches you all standing in. They have their proper form. You see the bugbears, hefty, snarling about, but following orders. The figure in the middle starts to speak up as Vano approaches. Kazuto, you take cover behind the house. Hazin looks still worried. He will drink that healing potion. I will mark it off. So he's going to heal for 8 more hit points. So he's at 18. And with that, he brings about an air of courteous manners. He goes, "My good gentlemen, welcome to Phandalin. It's been a while since I've seen such excitement, other than the prospect of finding new riches in the mines nearby. What brings you, honored guests, to such a beautiful opportunity on the frontier?"
You haven't even had the courtesy of giving your name. I don't see why we should answer you anything.
My sincerest apologies. I am Yarno. What is your name, gentlemen?
Question, what is this person? Is it human, elf?
He seems human.
Okay.
How about that accent, though?
It seems foreign.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It seems foreign. It seems foreign, and I'll say that's all you really gather from it for now. Yarnos continues. Honored guests, just let us negotiate. Let us talk. I've introduced myself. Why don't you introduce your names and the name of your troop, who has, I see, met my own brand of Red Ruffians?
You will get no names from us. And I pointed look at Oakland. If you need a name, we are Bane's Luck.
Interesting. I like it. Bane's Luck. He moves forward a little bit.
while they're talking, can I make like an athletics check to try to get on top of the roof prone?
Yeah, it's pretty high up though. It's about 30 feet, I'd say. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. Actually, it's more than 30 feet. I am completely wrong. With 12, you get about halfway up during this time. And I would say by the end of this conversation, you would be able to get there. So it's not that big a deal. So you get to the roof.
And I'm prone. And I just
and prone. Okay. Yarno steps forward. Bane's Luck. What a fortunate name. Might I ask that we conduct ourselves in a more civil manner now? It seems that these unpleasant businesses that we've already I see occurred as he looks at the dead bodies are very unnecessary. I only ask that we start things fresh from here on out, don't you say, without any of this nasty business. What is your purpose here in Phandalin?
Well, I came here to enjoy the nature around your town. But I've made some friends that seem to be at odds with your friends. So, not quite sure what my business is now.
He has two fingers up and he points towards you, Ogum, with his left hand holding up his arm. And he goes, "That is extremely interesting." The glass staff sticks into the ground as he moves forward. And he says, "Where are you from?"
Oh, I'm from a long way off of here. You ever hear of Cholt?
Yes! Cholt. A very popular place in recent events.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I heard stories of your lamb.
Well, this is an interesting day indeed. Why don't I restart this relationship between your friends and I, huh? How about that? Why don't we start from the beginning? I, as Yarno, offer protection to Phandalin in exchange for monetary value. Gold for gold, blood for blood. So, Bane's Luck. Who would like to discuss terms as we move forward?
Ogum looks kind of confused and is looking over toward Vondel and Hazen like, what is he talking about?
Hazen spits up blood on the ground, stands up, and starts moving towards the front.
I'm pretty sure if Hazen was here, he'd be cursing him the fuck out.
And he goes, pulls out, he has his scimitar still in hand, bloodied, much healthier than before, and points his like, what kind of business do you expect us to partake in? Your banditry? Yarno replies, "We are not bandits, we are businessmen. I am a businessman and I have associates, as you can see, friends, allies, in many places."
Many places. Is that where you got your bugbear companions from?
Of course. A man like myself has his fingers in a lot of pies. These friends could be your friends too if you wanted, for a certain price.
And what was the price you paid? I'm very interested in these friends of yours. You could say that they have already dragged us into their business.
Can I make an inside check just to see if this guy is, like, being honest or just trying to pull us in?
Yes. Go ahead. He seems to be very comfortable, though very cautious in this moment, sticking between his staying within range, within his group of
His entourage.
His entourage. He seems very he sounds civil, but it's the smugness to it. It's the demeanor that he's gonna try to negotiate you working for him or you giving him, paying for whatever you've done. Like, you get the idea that he's very just much trying to get you to still become.
He's trying to get the better end of this deal.
Yeah, no matter what, that's his goal. And if he doesn't, he's not afraid of. That's why he's not afraid to start another fight. He's very much in his element of, I'm gonna get what I want civilly, or I'm gonna take it by force, one way or the other. But he doesn't seem to be lying about like his allies and different paths.
I take a brief look at Kazuto, Apollyon. What are you guys up to? What stance are you taking?
I am prone on top of the top. They can't back in because you're middle, and I'm just peeking over, making sure everything's okay. Rifle out, but not doing anything, just listening.
Mm-hmm. I'm just standing back with an Eldritch Blast ready.
Behind the house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing. We're waiting to see if anything goes out of order or insane crazy. If they plan to fight.
Mm-hmm.
At least we have the element of surprise for the time being.
Surprise. Yarno says, so are we gonna discuss terms, or is this gonna become more unpleasant business?
What kind of terms would you be offering?
It's quite simple. As you plan on making money in Phandalin, or even staying within places such as Stonehill Inn or any of our newly found residences, you would have to pay a fee that would match the opportunities and protections that Phandalin offers. That which I am in control of, as you can clearly see. The Red Ruffians spread. And starts to flank him with the bugbears in the back. And he goes, as you can see, this town is under my control. And I make sure that all debts are paid and the people are protected.
And what kind of debts do you have towards the spider? I want to watch very carefully to see what his reaction is to that name.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Plus 12 total.
It's kind of hard to read, but there's a definite reaction. He puts one finger on his lip, and he goes. He breathes in, looks at you. No longer the smug look on his face. You know the black spider?
As I said, we've already been drawn into certain business with associates of yours.
Glassstaff looks at the group of all of you. Hazin ready to fuck shit up. He looks around. And he goes, "Kill them all!"
I run
Oh,
immediately up to here.
Real quick.
Hold up.
In-
Okay, wait.
You
In 30 feet in the direction of Kazuto, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy for a Dragon Roar in the distance.
all right.
See if that does anything.
Since no actions were held, we're all rolling initiative. So, Vando, return back to your position, please.
Oh, it wasn't set yet. Oops.
No one was holding any actions. We will restart this from the top. Like everyone to roll initiative and prepare for some freaking butt fighting.
I didn't have my token clicked.
You can input it by hand.
Likewise.
So,
Go to turn order, click on the number, and adjust it.
with that, I'm gonna add Hazin to the turn. Either Patrick or Brent is gonna have to take control of him because I shall not.
Brent, do you want to take over, or should I?
Well, if you give me access to his character sheet, yes.
All right, give me 1 second because it's not popping up. Oh no, it's over here. I was on the wrong thing. Let me double.
Yeah, you're better with bards anyways.
I'm gonna
You have a flourish.
He has 1 first level spell slot left. He has 3 bardic inspirations. It's marked on his core sheet, not actually on his spells. So if you look when you get into his sheet, let me see if you have permission.
I don't.
Can be edited by. I'll make it all players for now. And now you should be able to go in. But he does have 1 first level spell slot. His spells are those are the spells he knows. Those are correct. It's just the order. How many he has is wrong. Because he keeps track of them in the actual the widgets. So go ahead when you get a chance. Roll initiative for him.
Well, how many spells has he actually used?
He used all his second levels in the fight. And he used 1 cure wounds. Whatchamacallit? Now.
So he has 3 first levels left.
Here's how many what?
3 first level spells left?
I don't know. That's what he said he had marked.
Oh, okay. So he's got 1 first level spell left.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not marked properly on his spell card. It's marked on his actual bio sheet.
Yeah, I got it now.
3rd level bard, 2 level 2s, 4 level 1s.
So then he might have been off with that. But as he's let me know, he had 2 left. So I'm going to stick with that for now. With that, I need this character sheet. I need... let me turn the music off real quick until we're actually in combat. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're having some fun times. Let me grab... I need this one. Alright, so I have... Red Brand, Glassstaff, Bugbear. That's good. Now I need to roll initiative. So
Do we need to go into break time while we're setting things up?
Yeah, we'll take one before, but I rather set it up before I go to the break. That way some of the people can see what I'm doing. And have the initiative order ready for you guys so you guys know what's gonna happen. So they will roll their initiative. Wow, nice. It's a 21. Cool.
Oh, I guess I need to, did you roll his initiative yet?
No, you have, you roll his initiative.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
It's at 9. That's good, because then he goes before the ruffians.
Oh, of course they did.
Yep. And then let's see, Glass Staff.
Wait, who's the 21?
21 is the Ruffians. Hazin is a 22.
Wow, really? Come on! God damn it. Alright. I mean, he's not a fighter, so...
Who, the guy in the middle? The
Yeah.
different looking feller?
Yeah, the goddamn mage.
There we go.
Mm.
So, before we go on break, guys, thanks for watching. Our turn order when we come back will be Hazin at 22, the Red Ruffians at 21, Vondo at 11, Kazuto at 11, Apollyon at 8, Glassstaff at 4, Bugbears at... Wait, the Bugbears have a 9, not a 4. The Bugbears go after Vondo at 9. And then Apollyon at 8, Glassstaff at 4, and Ogum at 2. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back at the start of the combat round. So we'll see you in a bit. And yeah, see you in 5.
Whew.
It's going to be crazy. We are back from break, continuing off in the midst of Phandalin, preparing combat with the Red Ruffian gang, led by Iarno, also known as Glassstaff. We will start at the top of the round with Hazin. Hazin, what would you like to do?
Hazin is going to cast... Oh, shit. No, it's not working. I'm going to cast Sleep.
Okay.
I want to center it on the point on the bottom behind the Glassstaff, so it'll catch the 2 Red Ruffians in front of him, the 2 Bugbears, and the 1 guy with the blue dot at the bottom.
Okay, so
Nice.
those 1, 2, 3, those 5 targets? Like over here?
3. It's going to be 6 total.
Where's your origin point? Here?
Well, it's not... Yeah, right there. Exactly that.
And
that
it's
point.
and what's the radius?
It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay. All right, should get them all. So go ahead and roll the sleep.
Did it roll?
No, I didn't see no card.
Mm-mm.
I would click the card in the spell tab, and that should link it to us.
Well, he's got it set up in his damage thing that it's supposed to roll, but oh, there it goes. Sorry, there we go.
Did it just lag?
No, you have to click. Another box popped up, but it was popping up under the sheet.
Ah.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So it knocks out 32 hit points worth of critters,
Okay. So
starting with the lowest hit points and going up.
this guy goes to sleep. How do I do this randomly? This guy. It just starts from the lowest hit points.
Yeah, it's whoever has the lowest hit points.
All right.
They go to sleep first.
I guess I'll pick this guy next. So that's... Let me get the calculator out. Oh. That's bad. People got to see all my prawns. Not just kidding. I mean, where...
I mean, if it's an average of about 8 hit points apiece, that should knock out like 4 of them, maybe.
No, I'm trying to... Well, they have higher hit points than that. I'm just actually like trying to get my calculator out, and I can't find it through literally all my D&D stuff.
Time to just Google the calculation.
No, I get it. So, 32 minus this.
Just take off your shoes and count it up. It's
All right.
fine.
So, that one falls unconscious. Let me put the map on for people, because I'm like, why can't they see it? Alright. So, the Red Ruffian to the south of Glassstaff falls unconscious. Yarno looks to his left and goes, ah! and sees that Hazin is muttering the incantation. And then another one of
a little sand.
and yeah, and then another one drops unconscious. As you've cast sleep, 2 of the Red Ruffians fall unconscious, and the spell ends. They are the ones marked with the sleeping mask.
Oh, no.
Only knocked out 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, that's something is 16 HP per character. Something.
Yep.
Well, I don't have any bonus actions, so
You got movement for Hazin.
yeah, I think he's gonna step behind Ogum,
Mm-hmm.
kind of beat up.
Yeah.
Send him straight back. Send him straight back.
All right. And with that, that'll be his turn. The Red Ruffians take their turn. They look at their 2 fallen companions after Hazin has already just put them to sleep and starts running. They look towards Yarno, who goes, "You fools, attack! Don't let them cast their magic. By the way," and he starts to raise his glass staff. And they're gonna start making their attacks and moving forward and doing things. One sticks by these 2 in the front will rush Fondo.
Okay.
This Red Ruffian is going to take the position. No, he'll rush you too, Vondo. All 3 start rushing forward into the fray. These 2 are asleep. All 3, or no, this guy will go here. These 2 will engage with you.
Did he run past me or did he?
No, he would have just went north instead.
Okay.
Just clarifying now movement. What they would do. Okay, and with that, let's make some attacks. So the first one is going to be towards Ogum. That's an 8. That will not hit. You bring up your wooden shield again. Your short blade slams into the wood. You knock it back and prepare your turn. The next up are the 2 ruffians attacking Vondo. They rush up towards you. 13, you deflect easily with your rapier. Then a 15 comes in. I think that's just under your AC still.
That is definitely under. So, yeah, no.
So
blocked with the shield.
Swipe, miss. The Red Ruffians engage in combat with Vondo. Those 2 are asleep, so there's nothing they can do. Let me look up. I don't need to do anything else. That's their turn. Vondo, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I will. Let me see if I have a use for my bonus. I will.
Actually, his AC should be.
I didn't actually draw a rapier yet. Instead, I reach into my component bag. I bring out a vial from it, and muttering an incantation, the tattoos glow, and I break a vial over my head, and the liquid mercury drips down as I cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay, sounds good.
And I will hold my position there.
Okay, sounds good. With that, it's Kazuto's turn. Kazuto, what would you like to do?
I'd like to look over to Apollyon real quick, and I say, Apollyon, let me get the potion.
I'm gonna nod my head.
Okay.
And yeah, he just launches the potion.
Well, he has to do it on his turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. He does that, and I am just going to. I'm going to have to hold my actions. Yeah, I'll hold for now.
What action are you holding?
My.
To drink the potion, or?
Well, he has to give it to me on his turn, right? So.
Right, he has to throw it. What are you holding to use the potion when you get it, or are you holding an attack?
I'm gonna hold my attack. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the condition? On who?
Like, who are you aiming yours?
This guy, the guy in the middle.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. It is the bugbear's turn. The bugbears move forward. Glassstaff says, "Take out the mages. Bring them to me alive. I could use them." The bugbears immediately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will get to Ogum. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he'll dash, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4,
God.
5. He'll make his way to Apollyon.
Come on, man.
One bugbear will get an attack this round.
Oh God.
That will be a 22 to hit, Ogum.
22 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that will be 12 points of piercing damage as the bugbear lumbers over and then gets into a sprint, and then aiming his Morningstar down for a windmill, goes and strikes up, smashing into your shield and clipping a good chunk of your chest. Take 12 points of piercing damage, and that will be the bugbear turn. Apollyon, your turn.
Does throwing the potion at him take an action?
I would say no, but you still are going to have to make a dexterity check to throw it to him. So go ahead and make that.
That's terrible.
Dexterity or athletics?
Yeah. Athletics would be like if he's throwing it far. This is to throw it specifically at Kazuto.
So. Alright.
I mean,
I guess.
Go for it.
Perfect. No.
Hey.
Okay.
You see the bugbear and you're like, oh, don't fuck up, and you underhand lob it specifically towards Kazuto. With that roll, Kazuto, you easily catch it. You grab it, and you now have that healing potion in your possession. The bugbear shadow now looming over Apollyon. For context, Armor of Agathis has worn off from you because it has been longer than a minute.
What? That's always been an hour.
No.
It's an hour, man.
Oh, it's an hour?
Yeah. It's
amazing.
It's a long spell.
Okay, cool. That changes some things, but still good. That's 8 temporary hit points drat then? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Your turn is still up.
Fuck it, I'm just You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna 30 feet behind me. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy for the Dragon Roar.
30 feet behind you? Okay.
Yeah, because it's
All right, go
so
ahead
should I roll a deception check.
and make I'd say make a deception check.
Advantage or no?
Nope, because he's right in your grill. You're whispering like, you're whispering the incantation while he's just like.
If I move away from him.
This is more to try to
What
confuse
if he
the.
doesn't running away? You know.
No. You can try to move if you would like.
Don't.
24. Okay. So out of nowhere, you're whispering the incantation. The bugbear walks over and he goes, and then from behind you, you make this brief sound in the sky.
Well, to play it off, I'm gonna look like I just heard that too, and I'm terrified. I'm gonna play it off.
Okay. Well, say that's part of your deception check. That would be your whole action.
All right.
They, in the distance, he hears the flapping of large wings and a brief growl. The bugbear looks around, looking for the sound, looking for where that sound is coming from. A slight fear in his eye. With that, it's gonna be Glassstaff's turn. Glassstaff, damn. Ogum, you are a chunky boy. Oh, your hit points didn't go on to the token.
Oh, wait, I changed the wrong number.
Okay. Just checking.
I changed the max instead of the current.
Okay, no problem, because I was like, whoa, he's still got 34 hit points? Alright, let's see. Glassstaff is going to look around and cast... He's going to cast Magic Miss... Nope. Patrick. Vondel.
Yes.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Kazuto, shoot the motherfucker. You held an action. 17.
No, you actually, you Glassstaff goes, actually, I think I'll be taking him as a newfound ally, free of charge. As the words start to pass your form, you remain steadfast. They don't have a sway. They barely even become more than words in your ear. You hear the incantation along with each syllable and just stare back at him with confidence. But with that, he is going to go 5, 10. Yeah, he's going to go 5, 10 back. And... oh, wow, that Red Ruffian never made his move. Whatever. That sucks for him. He'll look at the group and go, don't just stand there, get into the fight. Take care of this nasty business. And that'll be his turn. Ogum, you are up.
Pointing at the one in the back going, damn it, Carl.
Yeah.
Ogum's gonna cast Shillelagh on his club again. It'll glow green with Celtic knot work. Mm-hmm. He's gonna knock crap out of the bugbear. Or actually, no, I'm gonna hit the Red Ruffian.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. Ooh.
That's a miss.
As you smack into the Red Ruffian, he blocks it with a blade and just pushes your hand away. Normally is a time where I would give you a bigger penalty, but nothing fair comes to mind. So,
you mean to lose concentration on my Shillelagh spell?
No. We're
it's
good.
Just a club again. It's just a bonus action.
No, we're good.
Okay.
You might need those.
Well, no, it's a cantrip.
All right, fine. You lose concentration on your Shillelagh, and also 2 of your toes grow inside of your foot. No. No, I'm just kidding. You're fine. Your Shillelagh's fine. You missed the attack. And is there anything else you want to try for this turn?
That was action and bonus action. So new.
All right, sir. We'll go back to the top of the round. It's Hazin again. Hazin has cast sleep, seen what's going on. Turns.
I guess he'll step forward here and attack the bugbear.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll. I forgot what's his. Damn, they got high ACs. Fuck.
Yeah, I gotta. Damn it. I'm trying to see what he's got a.
His blade flourishes?
Yeah. Oh, Fortuna. Okay. No, I was trying to find his weapon.
Oh. So he goes to strike. The bugbear immediately goes and smacks it away with his forearm, knocking Fortuna away. Hazin, not as strong as the bugbear, will not, stand toe-to-toe with him this moment.
Is he double-wielding scimitars?
Hazin does. have 2 scimitars, so he can make an
And
offhand attack.
You have to pull them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make an offhand attack with the second scimitar.
Yeah.
That one hits.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. -7.
And
Nice.
then are the flourishes bonus actions or are those?
As part of an action, you can make a blade flourish.
Okay, then he will make a slashing flourish, and that does the bardic dice damage.
Well, he has to do it with his main action. He missed his main action attack.
Oh, okay. I thought it just said whenever you take an attack action on your turn. If a weapon attack that you make as part of this action hits the creature, you can use your okay, so it has to be part of it. This was a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you use the bonus action for the...
Because he doesn't
second
have
attack.
multi-attack yet. Got it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with that though, you do hit him for 7 points. He blocks the blade away. Hazin spins low and goes for his ankles, getting him right across the knee. He slashes for 7. Ooh. And with that, the Red Ruffians will go. Let's remember everybody. Once more with feeling. Red Ruffian will go. Red Brand Ruffian. That's 11 to hit you. Ogum, which will miss. You use your shillelagh, smack the blade back. Let's see. We got the 2 towards Fondle. That's a 15 to hit.
Blocked with the shield.
Okay. And then 10 to hit.
I just sidestep it.
Okay. Then we have this Red Ruffian who's going to run over. And he's going to wake up this one as his action. The other one with the crossbow that did not take his attack will make his attack. Roll 1d20 plus 2. Nice. That'll be a 21 to hit towards you, Patrick.
This is what, a crossbowman?
Yeah. Over here.
Okay, yeah, that hits, but...
1d8 plus 2. That would be 4 points of piercing damage as an arrow goes towards your leg. It doesn't penetrate deep, but it stings.
It doesn't penetrate at all. The mercury suddenly pools on the leg and it deflects off the bolt, but splashes mercury across the ground.
Okay, nice. With
10
that,
let's go.
I think that's the last of their turns. This one just woke up, so he won't be able to go to his turn. But he will use his action to get up at the very least. Fondo, it's your turn.
Okay. Pulling the rapier. It is certainly glowing green, and I will green flame blade the guy in front of me.
Okay. That will definitely hit. -5.
Stone takes.
He takes what?
The guy right in front of me takes 5 piercing damage, and his friend right next to him takes 4.
As you slash the blade across and it strikes both of them, the flames lick onto the other ruffian, and he starts to pat them off as quickly as possible.
I will. Surge. Do it again.
Okay.
Same target.
Okay. Sounds good. That will
20
hit.
to hit again.
Nice.
This time he takes 9 piercing, and the buddy takes 4 more.
Okay. So you this time severed and slashed deep into the stomach of the ruffian below you. He grabs his stomach, and the blade flicks again with flame onto the other one who is already patting off the flame, and then catches even more of it. The one in front of you looks like he's going down. The other one looks pretty bloodied though too.
Okay.
All right.
And I will hold my ground there.
All right. Kazuto, you're up.
Okay. One sec. All right. I would like drinking a potion is free action, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, bonus.
Bonus action.
All right. So, I'm going to shoot the mage
Okay. Go ahead and make
with my rifle.
Go ahead and make an attack.
For my last grid, which would be a dazing shot.
Okay. That will be a 17. As you fire off your shot, the banging of the barrel alerts him. He turns and instantly casts shield on himself. You see the bullet slam into this arcane force field and disperse. He looks scared and he just goes, "Not today." And that attack will miss.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to drink the potion now.
Okay. Bad day.
What do I do? Slash roll.
That's 1.
Slash R 2d4 plus 2. Nice.
Dope.
Get that max.
Okay, guys. Heal for 10. Very nice. I will say though, Kazuto, you are moving back into cover, right?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure. Context is everything. The bugbears will now take their turn. The first one is going to strike out at Hazin. That's an 8. That is not going to hit. Hazin is too fast and in the moment. Damn! Shit! And the second bugbear will miss Apollyon. Whack.
Yay.
Whack.
Excellent.
With that, bugbears end their turn, and Apollyon, it's your move. You got the bugbear who you see over. He swings towards Hazin. Hazin dashes. You're like, oh, I should do that too. The bugbear swings wide, and you dash too, and you're like, oh, I'm learning. And
if I move back 5 feet,
Yep.
the bush. Yeah. Okay. So I get opportunity to attack. Okay.
it's a thicker than most bush, but he'll still swing at you.
I want him to attack me. I'm gonna move back 5 feet. If you choose.
I will choose.
Okay.
That's a 21. Oh my god! That's a 21 to hit and 16 points of piercing damage.
That's on Apollyon?
Yeah.
So
So-
that'd be 14, and you get 10 back.
Yeah, so he takes 10. No, you take less than that. Your bubble popped the last time? Oh, it did, right?
No. What do you mean? No.
No.
I still have.
He's wearing armor.
Yeah.
16 points of damage reduced by 2. Then he takes it out of 10. This round,
Sorry, say that again. You still have armor Vagathis on, no?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was at 8, right?
Yeah. So it's at 0 now.
Yeah,
What was the rest?
so and then minus 2, so you only take 4. No, wait. 8, 10. No, you take 6.
Yes, he takes 6 real health damage, but 14 total damage.
Yeah. No, I'm just making sure. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Then
the
I'm
bugbear will take 10. So, yeah, the wind streaks out, and then these are, they slash and wrap around him, and it's like a cold burn. He grabs out at his arm, and it looks like it's almost frozen solid, and he looks back in confusion, like.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him, right in the throat.
Okay. 15 will just miss as he's now more conscious of you. He sees you and grabs his forearm, and you bring out your arm, and he's seen Glassstaff cast magic before. He looks concerned and rolls to his right, and you fire off the Eldritch Blast, and it slams right over here into the Stonehill Inn.
Well, I'm going to move back again, another 25.
Okay.
And that's it. My turn.
Okay. Jesus. Alright, with that, Polyon's up. Glassstaff is gonna look at the surrounding area, see you wrecking his front line, Vondel, and he goes, "Fine. If you won't join us, then freeze." I need you, Vondel, to make
Everybody chill.
Ice to meet you. Another wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom again.
Yeah, I think the other one was actually supposed to be. No, it was the other one was supposed to be wisdom too. Damn.
Okay, wow.
Fuck you. So yeah, that doesn't work.
Well, the universe can fuck with my mind.
Yeah, right. I've already been cursed once. So yeah, Glassstaff continues with a different incantation, and you shrug it off. He looks frustrated and goes, "Fine. Flank them. Kill them. Bring that one to me. I want to know what he knows." Glassstaff will end his turn. Ogum, you're up.
I'm gonna swing with Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Oh wait, wrong character sheet. Shit.
Shillelagh. Welcome to my life. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to get your Franz emojis on.
That's the dude in front of me.
The ruffian?
Ruffian.
Yeah, that'll hit. You smack him in his neck and shoulder, hitting some serious bone. You break it in. You see him drop to one knee before he gets back up real quick. Prepare to strike.
All right. Well, that's I've got a bonus. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong damn sheet again. Yeah, I don't have anything for bonus action this turn. So yeah, that's it for Ogum.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Ogum up. Hazin takes us back to the top of the round. What's he gonna do?
Oh, Hazin. He's gonna try to poke the Red Ruffian again with the sword.
Okie. Wow.
Yeah.
That will definitely hit him. You're hitting the Red Ruffian, right?
Yeah.
All right. That will
And
definitely hit.
He's gonna take a swiping flourish with that.
Okay.
So it's that damage plus his bardic inspiration die, which what for him?
That should be a D6 or 8. Probably still a D6. Because he's still level 3. So I think it's a D6.
Oh,
Damn.
the bugbear and that guy take an additional D1.
Okay. So that's going to be 10. I will say because it's a crit and he only had 1 hit point left, I'm going to just drop this guy out of courtesy, respect.
Appreciate that.
And this guy will drop to... There we go. And the bugbear takes 1. So Hazin slashes across and then brings it right back with this like golden flourish. And as it does, it makes this this V in the middle of the air, and it leans over and slashes the bugbear, but he sidesteps it enough. Looking to his right, he sees the severed throat of his ally, and the Red Ruffian falls to the ground.
And then bonus action.
Nice. 23
on
will
the
hit.
Bugbear.
Nice.
7 more.
Nice, nice. Okay. Nice damage. All right. They are definitely taking some wounds here. Bugbear's looking wounded. With that, is Hazin's go done?
That's it.
Alright, Red Ruffian's turn. Alright, so this guy's got his crossbow back. This guy's up, this guy's up, this guy's... Alright, so let's see. We are gonna start with those in front of Patrick O'Houlihan. Let's see. This guy is fucking so done, but he looks back at Glassstaff and he goes, "You better not run!" And he's like, he's resolves himself and he'll make his attacks. They both will. That's a 17.
I deflected with the rapier.
Okay. And 17 again. So
Nope.
both miss as they take their swings. Then we have the two crossbowmen. It's a D20. A U Vondel. It's a 6 and a 9. Jesus, come on. That's 1, 2. Those miss. This last ruffian is gonna go over here and wake up this guy. So now they're all up, and that will be the end. I think no, he'll finish by then joining the fray, and he'll move over here, and that'll be his turn. Okay, that's it. Vondel, you're up.
All right.
Fighter's gonna fight.
Fighter's gonna fight. I am going to hopefully stab the guy in the middle again with that green flame blade.
All right,
The 16.
that will just hit.
All right, and then it slashes the flame to the right onto the guy who's been burning up all this time.
Okay, this guy's gonna. One in the middle is so sick of your shit that he's dead. You cut through his leg, removing his foot. He drops to the ground, prone, starts screaming out in pain. The other one gets another... Did I just mark that? Audience, tell me if I just marked that, because I don't remember if I just marked his 4. I think you did just now. So, and the other one takes 4 points. He's still up, but he's very severely wounded.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah. Okay.
And with that, anything else?
I will take the moment to pass over the guy and reposition in this spot.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Kazuto, you're up. Kazuto.
Sorry, I was muted. I left as here, and
You're breaking up.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Bring the
Yeah.
pain.
I'm going to attack the bugbear after seeing Apollyon run away from him.
Okay.
I will use my pistol.
Alright, you pull your pistol out, you look down, you take a shot.
Wait, also, if I didn't hit the mage, did I still use up my grip point?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
You have to use it in tandem with making an attack roll.
Alright.
9 will not hit. You look down, one of the tiles loosens, you slide down a bit, you fire off the shot, and it hits just below the dirt.
Gotcha. And I can't reload with bonus action, right?
No, you can reload as part of your as part of an attack action.
As part of,
Yeah.
or in lieu of an attack?
No, as part of. I said for just this pistol, just to make it easier for him.
All right, yeah, I'll just reload for that, and I use my bonus action. Actually, I don't even have anything to use.
So your turn's over.
Yes, I'll just
All right. With that, the bugbears will go. Still following orders. Bugbears are gonna rush for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush over to Apollyon.
Jesus.
Gonna Morningstar you. Jesus, that's come on. Give me something. That doesn't hit. That misses. He goes to attack you, Apollyon, and you're just like, you fall to the ground. And he swings high. You stumble on the ground, prepare to Eldritch Blast him, and he misses his attack. The other... Nope, I switched the turns, but that's not supposed to be it. Anyway, Hazen gets attacked for 15. His AC is 15. He takes 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Drop to 7. Okay. That will be the bugbear's turn. And Apollyon, you're up. Bugbear rushes towards you, following suit. He goes to swing. You fall to the ground briefly. You stumble, turn around, and he's just missed his attack. What do you do?
Anywhere I freaking go, he's gonna attack me.
Yep.
Fight back!
I literally have nothing, Kazuto. God.
Dagger.
That's not a good idea, but...
You can take a dodge action.
You know what, that's not bad. I will take a dodge action. And that's it.
There you go. Alright, take the dodge action. You just start prepared to fight the grizzly bear with your hands in the front, prepared to dodge left or right.
Is snow here, or is that just like...
As I said before, he will come in at a predetermined time.
Oh, sorry.
Glass staff. What do you got? What you working with? I mean, it's still his best option. Vondo, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Let's go.
God damn it! Fuck! Just fucking die! Just
You brush your shoulders off. Brush your shoulders off.
I imagine the whispering of the words, and then like the camera is like on one side of Vondo, but then Vondo turns his head over, and it's just the look towards Glassstaff in the distance. That's what I imagine. But anyway,
You have to talk louder. The other voices in my head are way louder than you.
burning another fucking goddamn slot. All right, with that, he's gonna just back up a little bit more. He's gonna back up 10 more feet and just grit his teeth like this ain't going well. Ogum, your go.
Just a second. I mumble some words of healing. And I'm gonna hit a little buddy with a Cure Wounds level 2.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
Hazen?
I don't think it only rolled 1d8, so that should be another d8. So I did it at level 2.
So just add another D8 then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it heals him for
15.
15. Nice. See
All
that?
right.
Yeah, that
He
max.
just goes.
Yeah, he can't even take all that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move to here
Okay.
and just re-up Shillelagh as a bonus action. I don't have anything else to do.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. With that, it's Hazian's turn at the top of the round. He's now fully rejuvenated.
And he has advantage from flanking.
No, we don't have that.
Oh, we don't do flanking?
Yeah.
Oh.
Enter patch notes 4.7 Patrick.
It just makes certain subclasses just completely obsolete. That's all.
Yeah. Moving forward, Hazin.
Okay, so he doesn't get flanking from the turtle being on the far side of the enemy?
No, sir.
Alright. Then I will start stabbing. And that's a miss.
Let's see.
And
For the natural one, I'm gonna headbutt Hazin in the face. For 3 points.
oversteps the lunge and takes a headbutt to the face.
Yes, sir.
And then offhand attack. That probably hits.
That will hit.
7 slashing.
Takes a headbutt and he's like, "Argh!" and swings back around, even lower. Brings the mighty bugbear to one knee as he starts to fall over and just like, "Argh!"
And that's pretty much gonna be Hasin's turn.
Okay. Now we got the ruffians go. Not able to fucking take Vandal down. The glass staff is gonna be like, take care of the small fry. I'll take care of Mr. Hero. And all of them are just gonna unload on you guys. Let's see. There's 2. So that's a 17 to hit, Ogum.
Ogum just ducks his head down in his shell and says, I love being a turtle.
Just thump. Aren't I turtly enough for the turtle club?
Because 19 is my AC with my shield.
Yeah, no problem. The first one is at Ogum. Second at Hazin. That will miss. God damn it. Someone hit something or I'll fucking kill you myself.
Are they shooting?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
There's just a wall o' turtle shell between them and
Well, let's get some
Hazin.
attack. That's 1. That's 2. That's his attack. This one would run forward, so I don't need to use that anymore. So he would short sword you, Ogum, as he moves forward. That's a natural 1. So he takes a shillelagh.
He he actually takes the shillelagh.
You back smack him.
Bonk.
For 11. Jesus Christ.
I go to swing on the back swing and just knock him in the head.
As your head comes back out, you just see him briefly and you're like, oh! Bang! It smacks him into the head. With that, we got the other one who's gonna make his attack. Oh, thank you for the whisper. Ha 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 ha. Ruffians get 2 melee attacks. All right, now things got interesting.
They just entered frenzy.
The ruffians just go, hey, I get to attack twice. and that one's gonna miss. But so the ruffian makes 2 attacks. The first natural one miss. That one misses. Then this guy makes his attack. Well, he makes 2. So that's a 19 to hit, Ogum.
That just hits.
All right, so he takes 6 piercing damage.
Oh.
And another 19, and you take another 6 piercing. So you take 12 points in total as the red ruffian goes, hey, I can attack twice. He goes, cha, cha, and makes two attacks. And just starts stabbing.
Very nice.
Yeah. With that, the red brand ruffians are done. Vondo, it's your turn.
What's the guy that was on fire? He didn't move or anything?
Oh, thank you. He gets to attack still. My bad.
Yeah. Who's he
yeah.
going for?
Yeah, he'll go for you. Let's see. We got 18 to hit,
Nope.
and we got an 18 to hit again.
Nope.
Nope. So he goes and goes cha cha, and it just you're not even parry. With that, it's your turn now.
Okay. To be
clear, what?
this guy.
To be clear, what?
I'm trying to take stock of which Red Ruffians are injured. This one's healthy,
All of them.
right?
All of them except for these. The one above you is also hit. Like, he's hurt. They're all hit.
Well,
hurt.
this one's 11. This one was hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The only ones not injured are these two.
Okay. Hmm. Before he gets any more clever ideas, I will give a small curtsy bow and follow. Then I move forward and over. And bonus action, Hexblade Curse, Mr. Glassstaff.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. With that, Kazuto, you're up.
Alrighty. As I'm gonna try to shoot the bugbear again over here.
Yes, sir.
Alright, with the pistol. And yeah. Hoorah!
Oh, natural 20. Nice.
Alright. For
13.
13.
Nice.
Alright.
You
And
fire.
then I'm going.
You
Okay.
fire off and blow off his left ear. You fire off. It hits his ear and then explodes out the side of his jaw, and he just.
And I immediately reload as I use my bonus action to dash towards him. Is that good?
Oh, you gotta jump off that thing. Make me an athletics. Yeah, athletics if you're jumping straight down.
Alright.
Yeah.
I broke my leg.
You break your leg. You stop here. No, well, if you're jumping down, you would stop. You would fall. With an 8, you jump down. That is how many for each? That is how tall is the building? Give me the clarification.
So it was like 30 feet.
No, I remember I clarified that it was more than 30 feet. But you would still have enough time to get up there. All right.
Oh.
So you jump down, and you miss your landing, and you take 66 bludgeoning damage. As you
66? It's 60 feet tall? How tall is this building?
I think he wait.
Are
I
you
think he meant
clarifying?
6d6.
yeah, 66. Yeah,
That's
it's
60,
Okay.
60
tall.
feet up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You jump off. And since you miss your landing, you go hardcore, and you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. I got you.
Just to clarify, you can ask these things before jumping off things. So
Gotcha,
you
Chief.
jump down, and you're like, "Ah!" Do you want to keep moving over?
Yeah. Well,
And-
actually, no.
I'm gonna take one of the 3s off because if it's slanted, it wouldn't be a full 60 feet at height, so it'd be maybe 50. So you take 13 instead,
Alright, gotcha.
just for
Well,
clarifying.
Alright, so. Alright. I'll just Well, since I fell, I'll just stand right there. And just wait.
Stands back up like a frozen mannequin.
Superhero landing.
Yeah. So with that, actually take another point off because I'm gonna take the 4 off. So that's 12 points you suffer. 60 feet is where the roof is, which would be its highest point, which you are not on. You came down this way.
All right. Oh, because it's slanted, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And with that, that's your turn. The bugbear is basically deafened. He looks around, confused, seeing you, Superman, land. He doesn't even see that you hurt yourself. He just hears the shot, feels the pain, turns her off, and looks at you all man-moding, and he's just like so terrified. He is going to run it. He's going to run it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he's
an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, you don't have your dagger out actually, so
Punch him.
Go ahead.
My dagger. I mean, I don't know if it would matter, but my dagger is in beneath my sleeve of the rope.
Yeah, but it would have to be out like before your reaction attack. But you can punch him.
Okay.
In the
What's
guts.
that?
It's just a D20 minus whatever your strength is.
Minus whatever my strength is.
Yeah, whatever your strength.
So 0.
So
yeah.
I think you're at a
D20.
9. Yeah, just roll a D20, man.
What is that / roll? D20.
1 D20.
You do add your proficiency. Actually, everyone is proficient with unarmed attacks.
Yeah, so that'd be 2, right?
What? So my proficiency. So it's / roll 1d20 plus 2.
Yep.
Nope. You go to hit him, and he just keeps running. With his action, also, he'll be able to get off that map. He starts running away.
Coward. But,
Actually, he would have ran the opposite way, which would have given him cover across the building. So he actually goes this way, guys, instead of that way, because he would also try to get back to the mansion. So he did run that way. All right, clarifying things. A little messy, but we're getting there. Polyon, it is your turn. You see the bugbear running past you. You go to swing with your fist. You miss. What would you like to do? You can still see him. He's within range.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 30 feet.
30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 30 feet, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
I'm gonna go for his leg.
You going for non-lethal damage or?
Well, to cripple him. Let's see what happens.
Gotta get through that,
Nope.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You guys roll like what? How many?
Listen, don't worry about it. But as I raise my left hand to throw an Eldritch Blast, I get a bad headache, and I can't. You understand the voices in my head, so I fall to 1d.
All right.
That's it.
With that, it's Glassstaff's turn. God damn it! Clarification. Patrick.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He's doing this right into my face.
God damn it. Fucking bitch dick. God damn it. Fuck.
With all of your rolls, it's just amazing.
Well, he mutters the incantation. You get close into his face, prepare to strike. He cancels it and casts another spell instead and vanishes.
Wait. No, he what? Bonus action to another spell?
Yeah. What do you mean? What are you confused about?
Okay.
You've been able to cast multiple spells since Tomb of Annihilation.
You just zap out with.
Huh?
I'm just thinking about what he might have done. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my turn yet.
All good. You interrupt his spell. He gets frustrated, turns into this silvery mist, and disappears. Not moves to another location, just disappears.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand the warning there. Ogum.
Ogum, you're up.
I'm going to wounds myself.
All right.
That is still not working right. Damn you.
Are you casting it from your sheet or the spell list?
I'm trying to make it a thing on my sheet, but it's not adjusting for the level.
It wouldn't do it there. It can only be cast at a higher level when clicking your spell card. The spell
Well,
card.
it asked
from
me what level I want to cast it as, but it keeps not rolling the extra D8. I heal for 11.
Okay. That's pretty good though.
And that's my turn.
All right. So
So here, oogity boogity.
I should move this up so they can see it better. So with that, oh, nope, that's not good. All right, there we go. So that's Ogum's turn. We have Hazin back at the top of the turn order again. What will Hazin do?
He'll step here and try to stab the red ruffian here
Okay.
in front of him now. Does a 12 hit?
12 will not hit.
Bonus action. Son of a...
Yeah, he goes for 2 strikes and both just gets engaged with the ruffian's short blade. He blocks one and attacks the other.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, fair enough. With that, let's get back into combat. Sorry, things are dying down because a lot of mechanics going on here. Let's see. The ruffian are gonna make their 2 attacks. 2 at Hazin. Let's go. Let's see. We got a 9 to hit. For fuck's sake. Sorry, this has gotten very rated M for mature the day I turn off the mature rating. That's an 18 to hit though for the second attack on Hazin for 7 piercing. So Hazin takes another 7 points of damage, and then we got an attack towards Ogum for a 9, which will not hit, and then a 19 that I think does hit.
Does hit.
So you also take 7. So Hazin, you marked Hazin's damage?
I did.
Okay, so 7 for you, 7 for him. That will be those two's turn. We got the other 2 red ruffians who see that Vondel has broken through and that Glassstaff has disappeared. They're going to finish on with their orders and make an attack towards Hazin and come on. There we go. 1 at Hazin. That's a 7. And then Ogum, that's a 16. Okay. They fire off the crossbows. 1 misses Hazin, and then Ogum, still with your defense up, a crossbow hits your turtle shell, and the arrow breaks and splinters off. With that, though, they fire their shots. They look around. They see Vondel. This ruffian is going to break over here. So he's still within line of sight. This one is going to head over here. And looks like he might be actually fleeing. And with that, the ruffian's turn are over. Vondel, it's your go.
Alright. Just to help me out, describe how he disappeared. Like,
he starts to cast an incantation as you run towards him. You go to strike to block him off, he stops and finishes a quick a different spell, and turns into silver mist and disappears.
Okay. Okay. I will step into the space that he was in.
Yes.
Do I contact anything?
Nope. You move into the space and there's no illusion around. He is gone.
All right. Well, I have an idea of what he might have done, but I will spend my 25 feet of movement then to get up to here.
Okay.
And I will swing on the guy with a green flame blade.
Okay. 21 will hit.
He takes 11, and this one is scratched by the 4 flame damage.
Okay. You cut him right through the back, bringing him down prone. He falls to the ground, wounded, and then will bleed out soon. The other one is slashed with flame at the back of his head, and doesn't even have time to grab it as it starts lighting his hair on fire, and he pats it with the blade and starts reeling about. He's pretty low.
Yeah. Keep your eye out for the mage. He might still be nearby. But that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. With that, Fondo's turn is over. Kazuto, you're up.
Alright, so right now there's still 2 ruffians, 3. That third one right there.
Well, you don't know that he's there.
Alright, well.
Because he's on the other side of the house.
I move over to the corner of the house. Like right here.
Yeah.
Right? And I aim my pistol again at the bugbear.
I forgot about this dude. Whatever.
The bugbear is still alive, right? Hmm.
The bugbear's still up, yeah.
Yeah, alright, so I shoot him. I'll go for a shot.
I shoot him.
I shoot the gun.
Okay.
Shoot him, Kazuto. Shoot him.
You fire off and you hit the wood behind him.
Alright, and I'll just reload that, and...
Was this guy never killed?
That guy's never been killed.
God
He's
damn.
still up. He's still hanging out with like his 4
Yeah.
HP.
Mm-hmm.
He's just looking at that turtle like, what the fuck?
I can't use my bonus action to do the rifle. That's just action.
Well, you can pull it out, but
Yeah, you can pull
No,
it
because
out.
I gotta reload it.
Yeah, it takes an action to reload it.
Alright, so that's about it for me.
Alright. Bugbear's turn. He's going to look around, seeing that he can't really fucking... There's too many people. He's not gonna risk running away anyway. Fuck it. Bay life it. He's gonna look at the fray in battle and be like, this is what he was meant for. And he's gonna take a swing, and I'm going to just fucking kill him myself. No, not really. No, he rolls a 6. He rolls a 6. He rolls a 6, and Hazin uses both blades to guard against the attack, creating these this like scissor, and holds the Morning Star up, and then pushes it back as the bugbear backs up. The other one will keep moving and then dashing his 60 feet. Apollyon, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to move over here, and I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on the ruffian above me.
Okay. Uh, 19 will hit for 5 points. Nice. You fire off, and from the sky, it arcs diagonally, and it just breathes this frost onto his side, slowing him down momentarily, but it keeps moving.
After that, I finish my turn.
Okay. Alright. With that, we have Glassstaff's turn. Let's see. What is the range of this? Wow, that's pretty far. So, Jesus, that is far. Yeah, they're still close. Yeah. All right. So, out from far away, Vondel, you see, coasting through the sky, you hear these whistles. These whistles of arcane magic, arrows streaking, and then aiming towards you and this crowd. You see these three. Is it three? Yeah, you see these three bolts of energy. It's cast magic missile. Ogum, you take 9 points of damage as these missiles just and impact your body. And from deep, Vondel, you look around and don't immediately gain an idea of where where Glassstaff is. Ogum, it is your turn. Let's see how many more he's got.
Wound. Wait, the wrong spell. That one. 9 points.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a bonus action to druid craft some of the damage to my plant, my shell back to good.
Okay.
Turn.
Nice. All right. With that, we go back to now the top of the round, where we have Hazin up.
Continuing to try to stab the red ruffian.
Okay. That will hit. That will kill him.
Okay, he's gonna use a bardic inspiration for a defensive flourish.
Okay.
Which does 2 extra damage, but increases his AC by +2 until the end of the next turn.
Nice. So he's at 16. No, he's at 17.
Yeah, and then he's gonna stab the bugbear with the offhand attack. 13.
13 will miss.
All right.
All right. With that's the ruffian's turns. This one will just start running, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he'll dash for the rest of it. This guy will move and dash for the rest of it. This one will move and dash for the rest of it. And with that, it just all that remains is the bugbear. Vondel, it is your go.
How far away are they?
Using their movements and everything, at least let's add from you, so 80 to 90 feet away. Well, one is a little closer, the one that was closer by, but
Sorry, I didn't hear a number.
Oh, the further ones, the majority of them are 80 to 90, and the closest one to you is 50 feet away.
Okay. Better to take care of him now than later. I sheathe the rapier. They're alive. He needs to surrender, and as I'm saying this, I am raising my hand, and I am building another Eldritch Spear, and I will hit the one furthest away.
Okay. Make an attack.
No.
8 will not hit. You fire it off, and they serpentine just start running through as you explode the ground beneath them.
Mm-hmm.
With that, we got Kazuto up. Kazuto,
Yo.
what you gonna do?
Alrighty.
All right. Bugbear is thrashing about against Ogum, slashing his Morningstar into Ogum's shield. Hazen is dodging. Last
bring
man
that
alive.
pistol back out.
Pull out my gun.
I'll pull out my gun. I take a deep breath, squint my eyes a little bit, and then I just pull the trigger.
All right.
At that bugbear.
All right. Take him. Nice.
That
That will
right.
definitely hit.
All right, and 5 points of damage.
I think that is just enough. How do you end it?
I just take the deep breath. I pull the pistol, and I just say, "Good riddance."
All right.
As cliche as that may be.
You blow out the back of his head, and you see the hole right through towards the Stonehill Inn, and the bugbear
And
stands.
I also blow the smoke from my gun.
Okay. You blow the smoke out as he starts to collapse to the ground in front of Ogum. Looking around at the battlefield, the Red Ruffians are dead, defeated, running back up the hill towards the manor. Glassstaff nowhere to be seen, and that is where we're gonna end tonight's session. Today's session. Today. We playing at dawn. With that, we're gonna wrap this up. Good game, guys. Good game.
Oh my god.
I told you nobody was gonna die.
Yeah, I also appreciate that Kazuto, every time, I think, yeah, no, maybe it is a good idea to capture one. Yeah, we'll be fine with it. Oh, god. God, yes.
Yeah.
Gun him down.
Got him down. Get him down.
Take them all. I'll take them all. But yeah, that's cool. How much XP do we get for that?
D&D players. How much XP did we get for that? Let's find out. Well, let's see, guys. Thank you for joining the stream.
And I don't know, but if it's the perfect time, but can I loot these guys real quick?
And that's Dungeons and Dragons.
He's got the hunger.
That's Dungeons and Dragons in a nutshell.
Still worrying about that gold, man.
The hobo hunger is real.
Can we talk about XP?
Really
How much loot do we get? All right, we'll wrap that up.
People in the streets. Do we get XP for that?
Yeah.
We'll wrap that up on our own.
Shots have been fired.
Well, anyway, guys, thanks for joining. That was episode 9 of Heroes of Phandalin. Check out the rest of the episode if you've missed it on YouTube later on this week. Catch other episodes there. You can also check out Degenerate Live on YouTube and at twitch.tv/Degenerate Live. And Terrible Losers, also on YouTube, not yet streaming, but one day. Feel free to check them out, and we will end this session here. Have a good day.
Peace.